So, I got a cool disc plate now. Thanks, Eric. Hey there, Nippers buddies, and welcome back to the channel. As always, I'm Ray. We got Fox over here. And today we're going to be looking at Superman Red Sun. I can finally wear this shirt in a video, and it makes sense. So Superman Red Sun is an Elseworld story, meaning it's not a story that takes place in the normal DC Comics continuity. It's like a one-shot, like, what-if type of story. And I gotta say, I really like this one. I picked up Red Sun the other day, and I really like that it's a steelbook. Target has a dope steelbook for it if you can find it. Unlike Walmart, that just has garbage tin steelbooks, or tin books, whatever the hell they are. Don't get your steelbooks at Walmart, go to a real place like Target or Best Buy. But yeah, watched it a couple times, and I really enjoyed it. It's pretty good. But before we get into the review, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the But before we get into the review, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. And my question this time is, what are some other Elseworld stories, not necessarily just from DC, like Marvel too, I guess, but let me know some of your favorite ones in the comments down here. In this alternate take on the Superman mythology, Kal-El's ship leaves Krypton a few hours later, resulting in the Man of Steel growing up in post-World War II Russia, and showing his involvement throughout the Cold War. So I'm going to do my best not to spoil anything, because I feel like half the fun of the Elseworld stories is finding out how your favorite characters are different compared to, you know, the canon versions. So I'm gonna do my best not to spoil things. I personally have not read the source material, but I have read the Wikipedia page, and from what I can gather, the story does vary a good amount. It's more streamlined. There's a lot of the extra, more political stuff that is kind of taken out of this movie, and I think it's for the benefit of the film. Potentially the only spoiler here, so I'll put a little spoiler tag up. There's no epilogue sequence, and I was kind of hoping to see that, but I can understand why they took it out of this film. Yeah, I thought that would have been cool, but I could understand some people being like, that's a little weird. So I get why they took it out, but I'd have liked to have seen it. The film does have a really lean runtime of about an hour and a half, and even though I think it is a good runtime, I do wish it was a little longer, maybe 145, maybe even 2 hours, just because I would have liked them to have expanded on a lot of the ideas and plot points and just different elements in the movie, just expand on them a little more, you know? I thought the voice cast was great, and they gave really good performances, and I was not expecting Jason Isaacs, no, I said his name right, you know, Lucius Malfoy, or the German from The Patriot. I was not expecting him to be a good Superman, but he was pretty good. I liked him. Wait, he's the Hessian in Patriot, and I don't know if that's the same thing as being a German. Maybe I'll watch Patriot again soon. That movie's great. Also, Dietrich Bader as Lex Luthor. Pretty good. I liked him. And again, I like all the rest of the voice cast as well. A lot of familiar faces from the DC Comics and animated universe, and they even got Phil Lamar to reprise a certain hero that he's known for. Again, try not to spoil things. The art style, the animation, the character designs, I think they're all really great in this movie. I really like them. It does kind of suffer from a lot of what the newer DC animated movies suffer from, where they try to mix certain CG elements in with the hand-drawn animation. It doesn't always gel well for me. For the most part, it works, but there's just some things that just feel a little off. If I really wanted to, I could nitpick about a few things in this movie, such as the Green Lantern rings not working exactly the same way that we know them to work, but I'm just going to chalk that up to this being a new universe. Again, it's an Elseworld story, so not everything's going to be the exact same. But aside from the nitpicks, there's maybe like one or two things that didn't really make sense to me, one of which involving Wonder Woman, where she gets depowered, and it makes it seem like it's kind of a permanent thing, but then it ends up not being a permanent thing. So, I mean, I don't know. Again, that's one of those things that I mentioned earlier where a longer runtime could have maybe expanded on that, made it make a little more sense. But overall, pretty good movie. I've been looking forward to this movie since it was announced, and I was not disappointed at all. It's a lot of fun. It's still Superman at his core. Just, you know, he was raised in a different political ideology. Superman Red Sun gets an 8 out of 10. I do really want to read the book. I just haven't gotten around to picking it up. and I don't know when I will pick it up, but I will at some point. It seems really cool from the Wikipedia stuff I read, and I kind of forget all of it at this point, so it'll all be fresh to me, which is good. So that's my review for Superman Red Son. I had a blast watching it. I think it's a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it to anybody who likes the DC comics, who likes Superman, who's a fan of the comic book that it's based on. It's a good time. Two thumbs up, I guess. Is that a second rating system I'm gonna do? I don't know. As always, thanks for watching the video, guys. It means great to continue to watch the videos that I do put out. Definitely go down and give the video a like, share it with a movie-loving friend. No. I forgot how to do the endings. So like I said at the beginning of the video, definitely go down and subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that I do put out. Give the video a like, share with a movie-loving friend. And again, let me know down in the comments down here what other Elseworld stories are some of your favorites. Give me some recommendations. If they're Superman ones, I would greatly appreciate that because he's my favorite superhero. He's the best superhero. I don't even want to hear any competition or competing ideas. Superman's the best. Thanks for watching, everybody. See ya.